Welcome back to day 29 of my perfectly imperfect, beautiful life. And today I just wanted to talk about my epiphany when it came to me cleaning up this weekend. And so, I know I've mentioned this before, but to come in my home, I think people would say, "Oh, she's pretty clean. She stays on top of it." But there are selected areas in the house where you probably think otherwise, and it's not necessarily that they are dirty. But it's just junk. There are certain drawers that have collected junk. There is certain areas in my closet that have collected junk. So, and I am a firm believer that our homes represent our emotions. I feel the same way when it comes to our cars, and that's just my own personal opinion. But if I have a whole lot of stuff in the trunk of my car, to me that says something about me that's going on. If my engine in my car is dirty, right? This is the thing that runs the car that tells me a lot that's going on with me. And then of course, even with the interior and exterior of the car. But if you know me, I focus more than anything on the interior. I always have to make sure that what I'm sitting in is clean, even if the exterior doesn't look like that. So this weekend, my focus was my bathroom drawers and cabinets. And so I took my time and just kind of, went through everything. And what I was discovering, number one, was that I had a whole lot of junk. I had stuff in there that I hadn't been using for years. And then I also had, I kept finding things that I was purchasing over and over. And so I'd go through the junk, see one product, something I use on a regular basis. Then go through more of the junk, clearing it out. There's a product again. And it wasn't used all the way. Most of the time sometimes it was brand new or almost brand new or halfway used. But here I am purchasing the same project over and over because I kept putting junk on top of it. So I didn't even know it was there in the first place. So I was thinking, man, I have wasted so much money repurchasing the same thing because I haven't cleaned up. So the epiphany number one was the things that I have been looking for are already in me. You know what I'm saying? Like those same products that were at the bottom, that were brand new, that were halfway used, the things that I love to use more than anything, were already there, and I'm purchasing them over and over again. What I'm looking for is in me. And then the second thing that came to me was like these repeated lessons. When you don't learn them the first time, they're going to keep coming back. They're going to keep coming back over and over. And if you don't heal, if you don't do your work, if you're not consistent, and you just stop, then the junk just sits still and you feel stagnant. And a lot of areas in your life can be stagnant. Things won't flow because you're not moving the junk out the way. And so I literally felt a whole lot lighter cleaning out the junk. And so many of us probably can do the same thing. A lot of times I know a lot of us wait till the spring and we do our spring cleaning to get rid of things. Some of us, it does takes us years to do this. And I just thought it's so interesting because there was a point in my life that I would literally do this like every 3 to 6 months. And when I was looking, I was like, how did all this stuff build up? And I guess just life got in the way, and it could probably, based off of what was in there, I could probably tell you what was going on, probably at different moments of my life based on how the junk was collecting. But I discovered again through this, just a simple thing that I was doing with cleaning, was that when we clean up and we're consistent with our cleaning, when we're consistent with our healing, that we'll discover what we've been looking for was already there. And we don't have to keep repeating the same lessons over and over and over and over again. You know, people will, and this can come in so many different forms. This can come in the form of those of us who are employed. If there are certain situations or certain occurrences that happen over and over at a job, or if you move from job to job and you find like the same thing is happening, I thought it was gonna change when I went here. Well, if you didn't do your own personal work, then you just carried it to another place, you know? Same thing happens when we're in relationships. Like, why do my relationships keep ending like this? Well, if you didn't do the healing, or I'm meeting the same person with a different face. Probably because you haven't done your healing. You just keep piling the same junk over and over and over and over again, and you're not cleaning anything out, you know? Why do my finances keep turning up like this? Again, are we doing the work? Are we cleaning up? You know? And so, because we will find that maybe the solution is there buried under, but you're still not dealing with whatever the problem is on the surface. So again, this can go into a lot of different areas. Some of us who move to another state or to another city thinking there's going to be a solution there, and you're like, I thought I was going to be so happy here. And the same thing. If you did not do the work, if you're not cleaning up on a consistent basis, it's going to keep finding you over and over and over again. But if you clean it out, then you will find something new, or you'll find that you always had it, you know? So that was just my epiphany on day 29. I hope to see you guys on day 30. I made it. Bye.